When we last left Roberta, she was in Vault 21, trying to see if there was anything cool in there at all. And there wasn't. I looked it up on the wiki. There's nothing in Vault 21 that's interesting. Right, the lore behind the vault is the whole Mr. House thing. So, and we'll see if you're not familiar with that. I kind of talked about it in my previous videos. But we'll learn more about it, right? What's-her-face said that Mr. House filled it full of concrete, so we gotta talk to Mr. House about that. I guess we could go back and talk to Mr. House about stuff. We just haven't done that. How do I get out of this vault?
Our victory at Nelson.
It's underneath where I'm at. So, one thing I want to do is what level am I? Where am I? How do I play this game? What's this all about? Stats? I've been playing a lot of Fields of Mystria and then Ultima 1 recently, so like my brain is not at all in New Vegas mode. We're level 19. What's the recommended level for Old World Blues? Because I want to start doing some of the DLCs. I guess we can go there and it'll tell me what the recommended level is before I go in. So we'll do that. We don't have a camera yet for, what's his name? Leonardo or whatever. I wanted to get his camera so I could start taking pictures of stuff around the wasteland. But I didn't manage to get it from him. I'm not sure how to start his quest. It's okay. By the time we get it, I'll have all the map markers unlocked. So we'll be able to just go take a picture of Dinky and go take a picture of whatever signs I need to take pictures of. Yeah, I also need to finish the White Glove Society thing. Their whole, like, are they eating people? Are they actually eating people? And I need to trick what's-his-face, big hat guy, into serving regular meat. But I'm kind of getting, like, bored of the main storyline. So let's go down to this. Show location. Just right by Nipton. It's a drive-in movie theater. There it goes. All right, now she's cooking. Let's get in there. I'm definitely going to keep all the augmentations that they do to my body. Why would I give those up? All right. The crashed satellite seems to be the source of the strange transmission you received. Old World Blues is recommended for experienced couriers above level 15. That's fine, we're like 19. You have a premonition that while you'll be unable to return to the Mojave until you solve the mysteries of the Big Empty, you will be able to take anything you can carry with you, and you will be able to return to the Big Empty anytime after completing Old World Blues. Just have this premonition. If you are up to the challenge and you have all that you want to carry with you, examine the satellite a little closer. The atomic wonders of science await. I don't think I can bring my companions, right? So it's just going to be me, and I think I have everything I want. And if I need to, like, drop anything, I get a little house in the Big Empty. So, all right, let's go. Yep. We'll see you two later.
In the years before the Great War, Big Mountain had been the home to the brightest minds of the 21st century. Scientists of vision were drawn to the facility to tackle the greatest technological challenges of the era. They sought to create a new world, fueled by technology for the benefit of all mankind. Sonic emitters, space-age alloys, DNA hybridization, force field particle research, autodoc advances in cranial, cardiac, and trauma surgery. The hopes and dreams of a century became realities in the electronic forges of Big Mountain. The nucleus of this research was the dome, a huge stone facility that held the labs of every science known to man. It was a think tank where no problem could not be solved, where no question could not be answered. The Great War brought a new energy to Big Mountain and its scientists. Although sheltered from the front lines, the scientists waged their own war, fighting their battles at the atomic level. Equations and calculations marched endlessly across chalkboards and computer terminals toward one solution: winning the war. For years, the minds and computers of Big Mountain were a blaze of trajectories, weapon schematics, and nuclear theories. The problems began to outpace the solutions, first geometrically, then exponentially. As the war escalated, so did the questions. On the night of October 23rd, 2077, the scientists received an answer that put all their questions to rest. In the aftermath, Big Mountain's silent experiments went to sleep, their creators slowly dying in the new world that had been left behind. And the great stone in the middle of the Big Empty lay untouched, filled with countless technological wonders. Wonders that, in the end, had been answers to the wrong question.
Okay, that was a pain in the butt. I had a crash, and then it was like, you gotta watch the intro. Can't skip it. Find a download mod to skip the intro. But now we got it saved, so we're okay. Ooh, boy. So here's the sink. This is our home away from home while we're here. Oops. Go right back outside. There's a lot of really great voice actors in this. People you'll recognize. So we have to get personalities for our little our little guys here. So can we talk to... Nope. Okay. What can we do to start? I just have a gown on right now? How about not that? How about we put something useful on? Not Caesar's armor. I would be able to feel Boone judging me from Novak. So now where we go? This way. We go to the think tank. Gotta talk to Dr. Venture, right? Ooh, the sun's coming out. A strange feeling of pacifism comes over you, and you find you cannot draw your weapon for some reason. We've disabled that. You can't draw your weapon in here. You're there.
I thought I heard the pacification field kick in. All right, shh. Nobody move.
Right.
I'll handle this. Be warned, intruder. You are in the presence of a mighty think tank of Big Mountain. The collective geniuses of... We... By Oppenheimer, which one of you self-professed geniuses has been adjusting my volume knob? Who was it? Was it you, 8? Oh, Dr. O, was it? Likely story. O couldn't spark 2 neurons if they were in a lattice of biomed gel.
What? Me? Breaking news, Klein. It wasn't me, all right? I'm the robotical engineer. 8 is sound waves. That's his specialty. You always do this. You always demean me in front of guests. And it's not O, all right? It's...
Enough! Either of you do it again, it'll be the last time. Now... Great. Now I forgot what I was saying. What was I talking about?
Not to cut your big speech off, is there something coming through on the big monitor?
Dr. Klein, a transmission from the Forbidden Zone, coming right at us. It can only be...
If it isn't my old colleagues, the mighty think tank of Big Mountain. Big fools, all of you. It is I, Dr. Mobius, transmitting from my dome-shaped dome in the Forbidden Zone, a zone that is, yes, forbidden to you! Even now, my deadly robo-scorpions swarm across Big Mountain with their pincers and pointy laser tails. Soon, all science will be mine! Even the technology sealed in the Big Mountain research centers cannot save you. So cower in your think tank. Wait for the end. That's all. Goodbye.
Mobius. Always the same broadcast. He's clearly mad, driven insane by his flawed and imprecise kindergarten-level research methodology.
What are we going to do? There's no way we can breach the Forbidden Zone. There's those robot scorpions everywhere.
The Forbidden Zone, where no brain has ever entered, nor ever returned.
Except Dr. Mobius, and the technologies that could save us. They are out of our reach.
And Dr. Mobius mocks us. Did you see his cracked monitor? He's clearly let himself go.
What? Ask the Lobotomite for help? I think you need the fluid levels in your logic assist pumps checked.
If this lobotomite responded, Dr. Klein, then it is clearly intelligent, perhaps even displays heretofore unknown levels of helpfulness.
But what of its brain? We scooped that out. We don't even know where we left it. And for putting it back in, none of us have the knowledge.
Yes, but it's still aware and responsive. Look at it. It's regarding us even now, with its big teddy bear eyes. If we ask it politely, and leave the part about the unnecessary, ruthless lobotomizing out, it might be favorably disposed to us.
I was trying to look up all the voice actors for this DLC, this expansion. And of course, the voice actor I know the best is James Urbaniak, obviously Dr. Venture. But like Cam Clark does Mobius, and I know his voice. I just don't know from where. Same with Dr. Klein. These are voices that like I've heard in other games and cartoons and shows. I just can't like place them off of my top of my head. You lobotomized me?
We removed your brain, yes. So soft, barely wrinkled, yet so flush with knowledge and experience. Brain extraction technology has been standard practice at Big Mountain for an immeasurable amount of time.
Once the brain was out, then came the coils. The Tesla coils. The coils of Nikola Tesla.
Okay, I got it. Brainless. Your brain has been replaced with advanced technologies. Your head can no longer be crippled and is resistant to chem addiction, and the shock from bodily damage. I mean, why would I give that up?
Yeah, no need to brag. Wherever your brain is, it's transmitting thoughts to you through the
Tesla coils in its head.
This is fortunate in many respects. If your brain was anywhere in the dome, why, you could access your aggression centers.
Circumventing the pacification field. This is a no-no. We have never been in a fight. We do not want that. Reminds me of my days in American High. And Richie Marcus.
But I don't have the medicine for that. Why am I all cut up? I feel like some kid was playing with my insides.
That is my responsibility. Although in truth, the autodoc had done most of the work already. Quite industrious, almost cut into all my investigations. Once it had removed the brain and I misplaced it, other organs began to cry for direction, using your nerves as telegraph wires. Rather than let them send their signals, I removed them as well. Shh, little organs. Go to sleep in your tanks. Dala loves you.
First was the heart.
The scars on your chest seem to confirm what the think tank is saying. You cannot be poisoned, and the filters in your artificial blood pump will regulate bleeding and healing, allowing all healing items, chems, to function at a higher level. Robots are now confused by you and 50% less likely to score a crit.
Wait, second was the heart. Brain was first. Third was the spine.
Oh, I need that. Due to complications with the procedure, your spine has been replaced as well. Your torso can no longer be crippled, and your strength and damage threshold have been increased, +1.
Spine. Totally overrated, that arrangement of vertebrae. Look at me, with my lumbar and thoracic curvature. Never had a use for any of that. Spineless is what I prefer.
You extracted my brain, but what do you mean by misplaced it?
To be correct, you should say, the autodoc took out your brain. It did all the heavy lifting. It has never worked so hard before. It was unusual. It worked so hard on your surgery, it destroyed its own memory. How odd. I bet your brain remembers what happened.
That autodoc junk heap was one of Mobius's creations, like the rest of the talking scrap metal in the attic.
After that, the brain lost itself. Not in the metaphysical sense. Might have gotten flushed into one of the pipes. Actually, that's pretty likely.
If so, it was flushed all the way to Mobius. Fwoosh! That is the sound of flushing.
Good job, Dr. Klein.
By the Fisher of Rolando, enough of this biological surgery talk. Lobotomite, listen to my voice. It denominates me to ask, but we need your help. In most probable of probabilities, our enemy, Mobius, has your brain. This is not good. He will most likely come after our brains next. We want you to stop him, somehow, with science.
Or a gun. First you scoop out my brain. And now you want me to save you?
That is correct, yes. I hope you're not demonstrating resentment now. If you are, well, we can't have that.
What makes you so sure Mobius even has my brain?
We have no idea. This line of questioning isn't important to us right now. Why are you asking these tangential questions? Stop it! We need these technologies. You need to get them. You must get them.
You are equipped to retrieve the technologies with your primitive form. We are not.
It's kind of embarrassing. You have hands, and a heartbeat, sort of, and eyes, mostly the hands. There's door handles and lockers and...
Enough! We need your help. Will you help us?
All right. Just spit it out before you bore me to death.
Excellent. This is turning out much better than the activate the retreat protocols and cower in my room idea I had earlier.
Agreed. Oh, and I've used my robotical knowledge to, transmit the radio map waves to... Settle down, 8. I would have gotten it in a second, all right? 8's transmitted the last known coordinates of the research centers. They, well, move sometimes. Or get buried. Or blow up.
8 is correct. All we need are the schematics. This does not mean we do not want the cold hard technology, however. So do not give in to your biological tired laziness and decide you would sweat too much carrying them. You have a new spine. Use it. And even if you die in the act of reclamation, simply reaching them will auto-transmitify the schematics to us. That is still good. For us.
All right, what are these technologies?
The technologies are the X2 transmitter antenna array, used to focus coherent thought at excessively high frequencies.
The psychoanalytic, cardiac dampening, sneaky stealth suit. A suit like nothing this world has ever heard, seen, or could ever see.
And 8's sonic soundwave emitter projectile gun, able to broadcast sound at lethal frequencies. It also gives a great biogel massage.
There. We have informed you of all we need. We estimate if you are focused, your time investment will be minimal, by our standards. If you work quickly, you will be the recipient of a gesture of gratitude from us. We do not bestow these old-world gestures lightly.
Trust me, I want to get this over as quickly as possible.
Our intentions exactly. The important thing is you rush quickly through this task so as not to waste our time. Do not get curious, or you will end up like the cat of Schrödinger.
We feared you would be tempted to explore Big Mountain Crater and examine the many amazing non-mandatory research labs that lie off your designated path.
I will.
The many such optional explorations are discouraged.
Too bad.
Work hurriedly as if
No.
you have blinders on, and leave curiosities and items of interest alone.
Nope.
So many sciences and developments. Pass them by. Let impatience and the desire to simply finish, to end it all quickly and carelessly guide you.
Right you are, 8. In our test results, we'll make a note about how quickly you ran our maze. Nobel challenge.
After all, there will be plenty of time afterward to partake of the experiments once our bidding is done.
Doesn't sound like my style. I think I'll do a little exploring.
What illogic is this? Keep your filthy penis-tipped feet out of our labs and secrets.
There are things here no lobotomite was meant to see. Things that would astound and possibly terrify. Terrify!
Yeah, we don't come into your lab and decant your solutions.
Only the magnificence of our monitors allow for true comprehension of the wonders of Big Mountain. Shield your jellied eyes lest they burn from your skull.
All right, guess I better start walking.
Ah, that is correct. You must walk upon your many penised feet. Much slower than our advanced hovering robotical frames.
The little teddy bear could always run right into the pylon perimeter on its thick, turgid feet, returning it to us quickly and directly.
Sounds like I can't leave.
The radar fence that surrounds the Big Mountain Crater will protect you from straying beyond the facility.
The mighty radar fence protects us all. Get too close to the blinking posts, and the proximity warning shall be your warning. You are too close.
If you get near it, your vision will blur as the electrodes in your head shut off one by one. Click, click, click.
Possible memory loss will occur, along with long-term nerve degradation. It is tied to not having a brain attached to your nervous system. But the nerve degradation is nothing to worry about. Such degradation would take many lifespans to become evident, and all biology dies. Such tiny inconveniences are less than the greater convenience and conveyance. You see, if rendered unconscious by the pylons, you will be returned to the sink, seemingly instantaneously, by your deadened perceptions.
Great. I don't want to hear any more about that.
Oh, Dr. Klein? Dr. Klein? If I may intersect for a moment.
What is it? The lobotomite is asking me things, and I'm trying to ignore them. My processors can't ignore you both at the same time.
Well, you know how we asked it to fetch the sonic emitter thing? Turns out we already have it. What are the odds?
What is this, a high school science fair? Get your act together. You're making us look like a collection of round earthers.
You're always yelling. My receptors can't take it anymore. And neither can my feelings.
I am yelling because you contaminated specimens can't keep your probes off the volume knob on my voice module.
For real. You're so loud. For the love of... Please. Stop. Fighting.
It is truly the end of all intelligence when the lobotomite speaks more wisdom than you geniuses. So, if we have the sound wave, sonic projecto thing gun, then what in Heisenberg's name do we need from X8? Anyone?
I believe we need a new frequency embedded into the gun. It was designed to broadcast many sounds once charged. We just don't know the frequency.
And it is lost in X8, just as X8 is forever lost to us. The sadness of my high school days, the sadness of my youth lost.
I love the high school part.
Really, Boros? All you did in high school was call me Fink Tattletale and all the kids you hated, you little teacher's pet brown hound.
Give the lobotomite the emitter. Does it have an audio effect frequency loaded?
Oh, I don't think so. Wait.
What is he doing?
I think he's sonjaculating into the gun, getting it warmed up.
I don't need to be here for this.
Ding. Turkey's done.
You give it to the lobotomite. I'm not touching that thing.
Oh, I don't think so.
I'll do it if you two are going to be ashamed of your own technological needs. Let me give it a little sonic sterilization first. Ooh. All right. All antibacterial fresh.
Thank you,
Here,
ma'am.
my little teddy bear. I have thoroughly removed all Robco Termlink code spew from the device. It is clean, shiny, and ready for your hands.
Yes. Ooh. Energy cells have a high expenditure rate, so I could use some extra reserve cells, please. Gimme.
Yes, I believe Watt's Electronics tended to make the battery shelf life on the low end.
They certainly did. Batteries for my vivisectors would always come up short right before climax.
I think
La
Ross
la la la.
manufactured
La la
holodiscs.
la la.
Or was it holotapes? Never can keep those two straight. Anyway, we're out of small energy cells. Dala? You have some? Why do we... Actually, never mind. I don't even want to know. And no, I don't want to handle your batteries. Just pass them on to the lobotomite yourself.
Gimme, please. This sonic gun looks like it could be an energy projectile. Got anything that spits lead? I got good guns.
What did it say? Spit lead? What, like pencils?
Oh, I think it wants a combustion pistol.
A gun? Are you mad? We can't give it a gun. Guns kill. Leave big open holes in you that are like sores, but worse.
Dr. 8 is correct. We already have given the teddy bear a lethal sonic death ray, filled with his sonic ejaculate and sterilized by my soft oohing. Giving the teddy bear a gun would be the equivalent of following a glass of hemlock with an Abraxo chaser. delicious and redundantly deadly.
If you're going to bring the Socratic method into it, fine. Give the Loboto bear a combustion gun. Burroughs, don't you have something like that?
Are you mad? We can't give it a gun. Guns... Wait, I said that already. Yes, I have the Cyberdog gun, with the little floppy metal ears and
Yay.
the curious nose sensor.
Oh, I love these guns.
Fine. Done. That gun makes me uncomfortable anyway. Always worried it's going to hump my chassis. Anything else, Lobotomite?
Oh my god, no. This gun looks really hungry. I want to make sure it gets fed a lot of bullets.
Fine. Moros, more ammo. The good stuff.
Top shelf ammunition. Let's see. Hollow point? That's worthless, but tasty. Oh, and here's some JFP. As if bullets need jackets. The JFP might make it ill and poop a lot, but when you're hungry, you're hungry.
All right. These have been... I don't want to know. This should be enough.
Careful where you're pointing that. That device wasn't always a weapon. It was more like a force field kind of thing. Once.
Force fields prevent us from moving, forward or backward.
They are irritating.
The sonic emitter was specially designed to disable our own safety fields here in Big Mountain. When some of us lost our access passes, Dr. O...
That only happened once. And I know you were behind stealth fielding my lab keys, Dalla. You formographer.
Dr. O, you rewind that comment.
Plenty of rewinding already going on in your formography tapes. Surprised the things don't snap out of their cases with repeated observations.
Wait, so this gun you gave me can disable force fields?
Yes. Maybe. Well, no, not currently.
Yeah, we lost that part of the schematics. Or Boros did. In one of the stupid labs. Or inside one of the stupid pets.
It is lost. All questions lead to this conclusion. The blue fields within Big Mountain shall be fielded with force. Forever.
Okay. I couldn't care less about any of this. Can I just go now?
Fine, so, yes. Get these things for us. Do not attempt to comprehend their complicated schematics. That is for us to do.
Okay. Won't tamper with anything, I promise.
Well, good. What are the token words spoken in this case? Thank you? Yes. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Wait, is it leaving? But, Dr. Klein, the lobotomite will need rest, recuperation, things like that. I volunteer my chambers, so it might be stared at.
I'm good.
My monitor radar slowly scanning its form to
We're
collect
good.
sensitive data.
No, that would put it too close to us. It could press buttons, turn lights on and off, and worse, let other lobotomites in.
We could give it Mobius's old room. That's where its brain got scooped out anyway. And plus some of its parts are already there. Might be more comforting for it to hang out with its spine and heart. Home is where the heart is, after all. See what I did there? Wet literal.
I suppose. We'll have to move that couch out of there. Been putting that off too long.
8 says, let the lobotomite take the Sync Central Intelligence personality chip and reinstall it. That stuffy Mobius program Butler can walk the lobotomite, feed it, barter with it for us.
It would also prevent it from going to Higgs Village and taking up residence there. With my teddy bears. And it would be nice to have it so close.
Your logic, combined with my desire to keep the think tank lobotomite free, has swayed me. Here, I present the Sync Central Intelligence. Lobotomite, take this chip to the sink, plug it in, and make sure the chip is clean, or it could skip. Then make whatever crude biologic demands you need of the sink. It will cater to most of your hormonal whims.
I can trade with the sync intelligence? Then I'll need something to activate that function, won't I?
I cannot dispute your logic. Do we have objects to activate the chip's exchange routines?
What, like stuff? Things?
Yes, things.
I don't know. Might be some old Nuka-Cola or Sunset Sarsaparilla bottle caps lying around. It's not currency per se.
No.
Still might be enough to trick the Sync's trade routines. Mobius put that test line for caps in the code as a debug command, I think.
I don't believe that was Mobius's reason. His wild speculation concerning post-Holocaust economic systems was quite extensive and of high decibel.
Enough! Surrender these so-called bottle caps, Nuka and Sunset alike. In their role as things, they will serve as adequate test subjects.
All right, here, cap away. Hope that stupid chip chokes on them.
This chip looks like it was mass-produced. Are there other ones out there?
Are there other chips?
Mm-hmm.
Are you echoing what he said, or are you asking for real?
He's asking, yes.
She's
Dr.
asking.
Klein, there are many other personalities. If you recall, you hurled them off the Sync balcony after your argument with Mobius.
It is not an argument if one is clearly right and the other is clearly wrong. I remember now. Yes, Lobotomite. There are other chips. If you want, find them. I believe they're stored on holotapes in many of our facilities.
Okay.
But you should stay out of those. No exploring and discovering things. The Sync Central Intelligence should be enough for your needs.
So, just plug it into the circular map thing in the sink upstairs?
Yes, you may need to wiggle it in a bit, but don't force it. We can't recode them if you break it. There is no more we can do to aid you, and our patience levels are depleted. Now
Yours?
go. Rest in the sink if you must, but leave us to our research.
If you're done, can we move again? My biogel's starting to crampagulate.
Of course! Go man your science stations! Go! I am surrounded by children.
Woo! That's done. Let me do this real quick. Oh, we're going to have a lot of energy here. So I'm tempted just to sink these all into energy. Most of this video is just going to be me talking to the scientist. I leveled up. I took a... Good thing we don't have far to go, you know? Just because we don't really have far to go, I'm just going to toggle on God mode and run there. I put it into my perk. I just put it into perception. Let me dump all this stuff. Wait, we put this here? Sonic emitter revelation now available in the vendor interface.
Salutations and felicitations, sir, and a most jocund welcome to the Sync. I am your electronic valet and household central processor. May I be of service, sir?
Sir, you are aware that I'm a woman, right?
Indubitably, sir, but it is with a great lugubriousness that I must disclose that my programmers installed only the masculine honorific, sir.
Typical
Moreover,
scientists.
they neglected to enclose a parameter by which said honorific might be omitted altogether. Over my most strenuous of remonstrances, sir.
Are you some kind of artificial intelligence?
Regrettably not, sir. All modules inhabit outer synthetic personalities atop a mundane operating system. There is no intelligence here, sir.
You mean there are other personality modules here?
Indeed, sir. Though if sir's aim is to activate them, I lament to inform sir that most have been offline for some years. If sir were to ask my opinion, I should venture that sir is better off without them. However, if sir is determined to inflict upon sir's self their dubious services, sir might locate backup personality disks elsewhere in the facility.
Why is that?
The other modules are rather erratic, sir.
Yeah, but I love them.
Their personality matrices are built on flawed logic and have not weathered the years well, sir.
Why are there so many?
As I am given to understand, sir, this facility was once the property of a Dr. Mobius. He crafted the personality modules as part of a collection of experiments on the subject of machine-human interface. As to the reason for the unusual choices of devices to receive the modules, I cannot say.
So I can access these functions without loading their personality holotapes?
Tragically, the core operating systems are also located on the personality tapes, sir. Once the tape is installed, sir may request I switch their dialectic interfaces off, and I shall oblige with great delectation.
Not doing that.
However, sir will still be required to locate and install a backup holotape to access their functionality. Indubitably, sir.
What sort of services do you offer?
In addition to managing the personality matrices of the other household utilities, I can provide sir with direct access to the commissary. Any goods sir might require may be purchased through my shopkeep interface, whence tiny robots shall deliver them forthwith to this very domicile.
Cute. Okay, I don't need my stuff done.
Indubitably, sir.
Okay, bye.
Very good, sir.
Oh, boy. When do we activate this little guy? I need to find his matrix? Yeah. All right, so what do I got? I need to drop some stuff off. Okay, I'm not over encumbered anymore. Leaf's going to be home pretty soon, and I'm going to turn this off, and I'm not going to have gotten much accomplished. Now, am I... Okay, I am... I got my stuff. Can we go out to the big MT now? Big mountain. Okay, let's get a little bit of exploring done before Leaf comes in. We've only had one crash. I'm impressed. This is a smaller cell, so we'll see. We'll see how it does.
Intruder, you will not escape the eyes of my robo-scorpions or their pincers.
Who's this? Always another lobotomite. Well, sorry about this. Woof. Woof. Come on, I just put more into perception. Just gonna run in a straight line at me. I'm just gonna shoot him. I won't even need VATS. I'm not really a fist person at all. I don't care about fists. Let me get that dog gun out. Such a good boy. All right. Got a little doggy brain in there. We can't have Rex here, but we can have this dog gun. So he scared me. Okay. Who's shooting me? Oh, you got a gun. It's been a while. It's probably been 10 years since I last played Old World Blues. So I don't remember what the guns are. Oh, sorry, buddy. This is the energy gun. It's so silly looking. We have way more ammo for this. But these are fleshy guys, so let's just keep using the Cyber Dog because the sonic emitter is better against robots, and we'll get to some robots here in a bit. But first, let's eat some stuff. Oh my god, they're destroying me. Ooh. So I need to get the Paciencia back out because they have way better range than I do. Holy cow. Okay. Paciencia, where are you at? What if we did this? Up here. That seems better. These lobotomites aren't going to have anything that I want. Maybe ammo, but their bodies aren't going to go anywhere. Just sort of looking around, trying to remember Wants me to go there. Okay, I'm just looking at the quest, the map markers. Ugh. Good thing I saved my game. All right, here's this. Whew. My instinct was just to save it immediately after that. You know what? We will. Where are those lobotomites at? Where'd they go? There was like so many of them. Here they come. Come on. Did I get him? I got him. Oh, and this guy has melee. Oh, I love that. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? Oh, he does have a gun. Oh my god. This guy is really jacking me up. Jeez. Okay. Yikes. I thought maybe I should wait a little bit before coming here, but I rushed in. I was like, you know, I'm higher than the minimum level. Not a problem. But these lobotomites are jacking me up. Come here. Come here where I can see you. Oh my god, stop wiggling around so much. This is where my lack of perception is really starting to hurt me. Maybe we won't go this way, huh? Maybe we'll start in a different direction. Good Lord. Let's get our dog back out. Where are you? Here's my boy. Let's try this way instead, maybe. Oh, look at his little ears going. He's so cute. Oh, we hear a bad guy? I don't see anything. You know better than I do, though. I keep trying to... That's the thing about New Vegas is, like, I'm trying to use different keys. I keep forgetting E for exit. Just let me hit escape to get out of literally any menu. Oh. It's so bright out in Seattle right now. Like, I normally record in the middle of the night.
Chance of seeing dispersal from botanical gardens predicted in the late evening.
Anyway, I normally record in the evening. So the sun, the like changing light out this window right next to me is usually not a problem. Oh my god. Oh my god. But during that cutscene with all the robots, and now it was just like, okay, he's just got a pipe. Oh, I forgot that this gun had a unique scope. I'm literally just saving it after every bad guy I kill. So this is one place we want to go over here. There is some Ulysses stuff around. And I'd like to like find Ulysses' trail. It's too bad that they didn't have like the time to work Ulysses into the main story. That was their original plan. I think they just ran out of time. New Vegas was made really fast. I'm not sure how quickly it was made, but Bethesda basically said to Obsidian, make this game. And Bethesda really didn't get involved. They checked in a few times, but they just let Obsidian be Obsidian, which is why this is probably the best Fallout game. The best modern Fallout game. I can't compare it to 1, 2, or Tactics, right? Because A, I haven't played them, and B, they're completely different styles of games. But the story writing, the writing is just so much better in this game. The companions are more interesting. It's just funnier. Oh boy. Excuse me. I need more stim packs. Oh, I do have 6 super stim packs, but I guess I got enough food right now that I'll just like sort of hold on to them. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. That's the annoying thing about bats is sometimes if you're too close, bats just doesn't work well.
Try to leave your dome, think tank, and you will be punished by the pincered might of my Robo-Scorpion army.
I'm gonna run out of ammo for this so fast. But there should be plenty of new Sunset Sarsaparilla to guzzle down. You know what? Who needs stim packs when I can just drink radiated soda? Right? Right? Okay, so this is X8. Let me look at my quests. What am I doing? What am I doing? Where am I going? X8. Oh, the X8 is the high school. The high school is pretty funny. Well, is this the thing I want to do first? Sure, why not? It's funny. No, the dog thing is Mobius's, right? Where we have to fight the big dog at the end. Always picking up coffee mugs if I see a coffee maker. In this test, you will take on the role of one of those evil commies infiltrating an institution of honest American learning. Don't worry, citizen, it's just for pretend. Your objective is to steal documents that a real dirty commie traitor, which you're not, could use to brainwash our children, which you wouldn't do. This test will help us protect our children's fragile minds from the agents of international communism. Agents like you. Just kidding. We know you're a loyal American, aren't you? Subjects will be informed that we are gauging the effectiveness of communist infiltration of American schools. They won't know about the cyber dogs. Maybe, oh, this is the one with the big cyber dog at the end I have to kill? Until they actually begin the testing process. Can't wait to go to the village and kill that tiny deathclaw. Test A engages cyberdog protection protocols alongside standard automated turret systems. Test B adds protectrons to the previous test. Test B also includes some basic tests for the field disruptor capacitance module. Until further notice, Please do not enter the residential CyberDog test area or conduct any experiments using it. The CyberDogs are still being programmed, and any disturbance could have dramatic influence on their progress. Restricting access in this fashion should also help avoid any repeats of the incident playtime. Settlements for which are coming directly out of our budget. Dr. Gail Richardson, PhD, Test Engineer, X8 CyberDog Project. Okay. I know it's a little bit anticlimactic, but I think I might leave it here. Leaf's gonna walk in through the door at any time, and I, want to be in a good place. I can be like, oh, I love you, my husband. Welcome home from work. You're the sole wage earner, and I appreciate you so much. If you've made it this far, I would really appreciate it if you liked it to subscribe to it. Even if you hated it, subscribe to it. I'm trying to get to 500 subscribers. That's the first step in the earning money on YouTube. And because I am unable to work full-time as an attorney anymore, and I need something to do on my own schedule, this really has become the thing I enjoy doing the most. So if you have it in your hearts, your honest hearts, please hit that subscribe button. I would really appreciate it. It would mean a lot to me. So I will see you in the next one. And I hope until we meet again that you have a lovely day, week, evening, morning, whatever. You're important. Keep up the good work. And if you're having a hard day, just know that we're all thinking of you. I'm thinking of you. And it will get better. All right? All right. Well, I'll see you around. And until then, wander safe. Bye.